Friends, today we are going to talk about the decision or the order which has come in the Babri Masjid demolition case. Now, if we go into the details of the order, we find that it took more than 2 decades for the order to come out. CBI produced 351 witnesses, 600 documents. The court had initially framed charges against 49 accused, 17 accused died in process. The structure was demolished on 6 December 1992. Subsequently, cases were filed in various courts, various FIRs were filed, but ultimately they were brought together, and then the decision has come today. So one thing is very clear, that any legal jurisprudence or any procedure like this takes years and years in India. Secondly, this decision has come after the Supreme Court of India pronounced verdict on Ram Temple, saying that it's a matter of faith and the feeling of the Hindus should be respected, and that is why separate land was allocated. Now the truth is that the Babri Masjid was demolished. The truth is that Kalyan Singh, then the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, had number of times given this message to both centre and various other authorities that he will take care that the structure is not brought down. He had given assurances repeatedly, but despite his assurance, the structure was brought down. Now the court says that the materials was inadequate, evidence was not proper. On the face of it, it looks the leaders who were there at that point of time didn't want the crowd to go in, one. Secondly, they also felt that since there were deities inside in that disputed structure, they also wanted to ensure that that area does not get defiled. But there's a larger question here. The larger question is that ultimately Babri Mosque was demolished. There were people who demolished it. The crowd was charged to a point by people who had mobilized this opinion in past 12 years that they went and demolished the structure. I think any legal decision will not be able to end this political controversy, because it's not a legal matter anymore. The decision on Babri Masjid was on the issue of faith. And now the court says that the people who were important players were not at all responsible in any way, will create even more controversies and social divisions within the society. Well, it's a time to rejoice, and I would say it's a time for relief for political party Bharatiya Janata Party, because their senior leaders have been acquitted because of insufficient evidence on record. But the larger question would remain, why such mobilization took place? Who were the leaders who were mobilizing it? Can a crowd accommodate and organize itself on its own and break the structure? Wasn't there a proper campaign? Wasn't this an ideological campaign? I think these are the larger issues. This verdict may have ended it legally, maybe it will end in High Court, maybe it will end in Supreme Court, but then it raises pertinent questions. It's not about Advani, it's not about Murli Manohar Joshi, but the fact that the structure was brought down and no one has been blamed for it. Not one person has been blamed for being the person who was responsible for the structure to be brought down, because Supreme Court in itself, in verdict, had said that bringing down the structure was illegal, and they have said this in their own judgment. So I think that's the bigger question, that there has been no accountability while the verdict has come. Verdict in its wisdom cannot be questioned, the intention cannot be questioned, but it will raise question. There will be controversy over it, because ultimately the bottom line here is that no one is responsible for the structure to come down, and I don't think that's possible. Someone should be responsible, someone must have been responsible, someone must have thought of the mobilization. So this is Karthikeya Sharma signing out for WION.